stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Opening play of the drive, and it's right for completion.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Webb. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short on the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. It's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He missed it. Off target that time. But that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the catch is made at the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down down the red area? Beautiful play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He gets loose. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Without the yellow, the quarterback gets to his right. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Webb. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Blue Devils with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Duke. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're going to run it here. Oh, they got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Webb. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The pass rush closing in. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Back to pass. It's Webb. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. The tight end has got it, and this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. We made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Peters. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. But he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff, and we're able to get him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense is locked in on his running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Webb. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Catch made on the right side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They can't stop him. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, UConn. He broke away and he couldn't catch it.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. We'll start the drive with a big throw to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Receiver makes the grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Receiver in motion now. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes the UConn offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Back to pass. It's Webb. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
stop. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilcox. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Webb. Catch made on the out route. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Well, Kirk, UConn has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end, it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Now, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. To throw, it's Webb. chance for their first interception here today. It's going to bring up fourth down. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. They could take the lead on this field goal. What a moment in this kicker's career. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Leaning on the run game here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Sure hands. It's Shabira. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, y'all thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. And the completion made. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Convert. He'll drop back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Looking downfield, it's Webb. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Gets into space at the 50. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back. It's Webb. It's an out route. The catch made. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. The back's got it again. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Bringing it out, it's Wilcox. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep throw. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Now, timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Huskies. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch.
Here, not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Well, that's a great performance in the